Hello and good morning to our beautiful 700 Club family. You know it's going to be a good day when you got Bishop Joseph Walker in the house for the very first time at the 700 Club today. Welcome.
Hey, I'm so happy to be here. My goodness.
It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Honor.
All the way from Nashville, Tennessee. We can't wait to hear about what's going on in Nashville. But before we do, tell us a little about who you are.
Yeah, well, I lead the Mount Zion Church in Nashville, Tennessee, and of course we're a church of about 33,000 folks there.
Just 33,000, you know, no big deal.
Very diverse congregation, full of millennials, and we're kind of doing some creative things with technology and social media and a variety of things to try to reach this generation. Our ministry reaches to 9 local colleges there. We bus them in and feed them and engage them in a variety of things, so to help us kind of stay relevant, you know?
Yeah. So let's back up a little bit and brag on what God's doing in Nashville for just a minute here.
Yeah.
You started with just under 200 members.
That's right.
Now you have over 3 campuses with over 30,000 people, and then you have thousands of people online. Yeah. Tell us about what that's been like.
It's been amazing. It's been all God. You know, people look at exponential growth and they think it's the science behind it, but it really is the glory of God. It's really about
it attracts people.
It does. The anointing is very attractive, and I think it's really about creating a space where people can really be creative and understand the power of God and really come into a relationship with God beyond religion, but more so relationship. And for us, you know, it's just been a great ride, and to see the power of God move in a generation that people have kind of given up on, man, to see that revival happening there every week, you know, it's really powerful. It's really powerful, I know
I was scrolling on your Facebook page, Mount Zion's Facebook page, and I was like, whew, I got to get to Nashville. The services look amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about Mount Zion is partnered with Facebook for a special reason. Talk to us about that.
Man, we're so excited about that. You know, communities are so important. You know, our stories are important, and I think that's really what the gospel is, the series of stories that really bring about transformation, and Facebook is really committed to allowing, to engage in the faith community and really creating these spaces where people can really make the larger churches small, and you can actually develop community. So Mount Zion is kind of the pilot of that, and bringing churches together around this new initiative. Mark saw the need for this at Facebook to really tap into the faith community, because I mean, you think about billions of people that Facebook reaches. You think about taking the gospel around the world, and you think about how we're able now to talk about, hey, you moved to the city, this group is meeting here, this group is doing this, we're studying this book, you know, we're studying No Opportunity Wasted, all these cool things, and we're seeing engagement like never before, and it's just a powerful thing. So we're excited to partner with Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's almost as if you mentioned digital disciples. It's really, in essence, changing the definition of the normal 4 walls of church.
And you know, we had a hint of that. You know, I think if we had really paid attention to what the Apostle Paul said at Mars Hill that day, when he said, you know, God is not to be worshipped in these temples made with man's hands. You know, in Him we live, move, and have our being. That the church has to be beyond the sanctity of the sanctuary, but it moves outside of the brick and mortar. And I think that's where real ministry takes place.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I have to ask, have you received any backlash from partnering with Facebook?
No, actually we haven't. You know, interesting enough, you know, I think people really saw the intent, and people we already were involved in a lot of they call me the social media pastor. So they kind of,
I love it.
They kind of felt that this was going to be the next thing, you know, and so with all the things we're doing in the other spaces, they felt like this is just an organic move for us. I think it's just about social media is a great tool if used properly. At the end of the day, be responsible with it. It can be a great tool of discipleship. It can really touch millions of people.
That's right, and we're right here on Facebook.
Boom,
so yes, I'm biased because I love Facebook, but yes, I think that it's a great idea. All right, so talk to us before we let you go. You have a new book. It came out early this year. Tell us about it. No Opportunity Wasted.
Well, you know, this book is really about, you know, moving vision out of the theoretical realm into the practical realm. So many people have a lot of visions, but they get stuck. They don't know what to do, how to make it happen. I got this idea, how do I make it move? You have to know vision is for an appointed time. That's now. You have to know your season and how to execute in that season, or you'll miss that moment. That's a strategy, moving that vision out of the theoretical realm to the practical realm is a strategy, a series of things that this book helps you understand the kind of people to have around you, the kind of culture, the kind of mindset you have to have, and really to execute, you really have to have a level of confidence in God. I kind of call it Godfidence. You really have to.
Love it.
You have to have that in order to really make a dream come true. There are $1 million ideas inside of folks that just sit on them and never know how to make them come to pass.
That's
and
so
I believe
true.
if you really understood, Paul was telling Timothy, stir up the gift. It's in you, but you have to know how to get it out.
What was it that stirred you up to write this book for people?
Seeing so many people, mentoring people who were just saying, I know I want to do it. And I saw the apathy. I saw people having paralysis analysis. I saw people just sitting back saying, I just don't know if I really can do it. And I'm like, you're going to get up and make this happen. And so I really want to light a fire under a lot of folks who I knew had great potential. And I'm seeing it happen today, that people are really reading the book and making their dreams come true.
Wow. So it's not, it's a step process, right? It's not
just
one here and then all of a sudden it happens.
It is not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Yeah.
But I think if you follow the system, you follow it, you understand it, I think you'll really see manifestation.
That's so good. Yeah. Now, overall, give us one call to action, one takeaway for someone reading this book.
Well, I think it's important to understand the power of collaboration. I think that is a huge part of this. You do not operate in silo. And that's the beauty about social media. That's the beauty about Facebook. It's collaborative, and you have to put people around you who can pour into you and help you share ideas. And so you cannot operate a vision solo, in silo.
That's good.
Understand the power of collaboration. And I believe that's where you'll find your energy.
Yeah, that's powerful. No opportunity wasted. It's the art of execution. Get the book. We will post a link for you as we always do. You can get more from Bishop on today's 700 Club in just a couple minutes. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You got this.
Let's do it.
You got this. This is a piece of cake for you. All right, Nora, we want to really quickly acknowledge those that are watching. Monica, Nora, May says, hello, watching from Istanbul. Good morning to you, or afternoon or evening, whatever time you're watching from. Nora, Camille, and Sheila's watching from the Philippines. Adelia says, prayer to all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't miss today's interview, and don't miss the opportunity to get this book, No Opportunity Wasted. We'll post a link for you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and thank you, Bishop.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Awesome. Man, that is so powerful. You just got cool.